Syed Mohsin Naqvi currently holds 4 of the most influential positions in Pakistan simultaneously. He is the Federal Minister of Interior, a sitting senator, the President of the Asian Cricket Council, and the Chairman of the Pakistan Cricket Board. This portfolio covers national security, legislation, and international sports, a level of executive authority he wields without ever having won a public election. In the absence of a democratic mandate, social media rumors have filled the vacuum. A viral claim suggests his ascent is a product of nepotism, specifically that he is the brother-in-law of Pakistan's army chief, General Asim Munir. The facts tell a different story. Naqvi is an only child. His only connection to the army chief is geographic. Their wives grew up in the same neighborhood in the city of Jang. His actual trajectory began in a middle-class household. After studying in the U.S., he landed an internship at CNN, where he covered the post-9/11 War on Terror and eventually rose to become a regional producer. He navigated this rise by mastering 3 distinct pillars of modern institutional power, moving from the newsroom to the highest levels of the state through strategic utility. In 2009, he left international journalism for a tactical domestic pivot. He launched City 42, a television network dedicated entirely to the daily, street-level news of Lahore. By establishing a monopoly on the daily narrative of Punjab's political heartland, he made his network a required stop for local politicians who needed to reach their constituents. He used this influence to become a political mediator, notably helping to reconcile the rival Chowdhury family with the Zardari dynasty. Controlling the screens of millions allowed him to trade favorable media coverage for direct, unfiltered access to the nation's political elite. This elite networking proved decisive during the constitutional crisis of January 2023. When the assembly dissolved, the Election Commission appointed him as the Caretaker Chief Minister of Punjab. The appointment faced intense resistance from Imran Khan's PTI party. They argued his network's history of partisan coverage disqualified him from serving as a neutral caretaker. Instead of a neutral holding pattern, Naqvi functioned as a state enforcer. Following the riots of May 9th, he oversaw a systematic state crackdown on PTI members across the province. Although a caretaker government is legally required to hold elections and step down within 90 days, Naqvi retained his authority for over a year. In 2024, his role as a reliable asset for the establishment led to a promotion. He was appointed Federal Interior Minister, placing the nation's security apparatus under his control. His test in this federal role came in November 2024. When massive protests reached Islamabad, Naqvi directed a security suppression that resulted in casualties among both civilians and security personnel. By proving his utility to the state establishment, he has effectively moved beyond the reach of standard democratic consequences. In early 2024, the government appointed him chairman of the Pakistan Cricket Board, placing an executive with no sports administration experience in charge of the nation's most popular game. Pakistan suffered an early elimination from the 2024 T20 World Cup, including a loss to the United States that sparked widespread public outrage. This controversy followed him to the international stage. In the 2025 Asia Cup, the Indian team refused to accept the trophy from his hands, citing his status as a political leader. While a typical administrator would face removal for such results, his position remains secure, shielded by the combined weight of his media and state pillars. This illustrates the interlocking architecture of his power. Control over media narrative offsets criticism of security crackdowns, while his state utility ensures his cricket chairmanship is immune to professional failure. He established a model where media ownership and establishment utility replace the democratic vote. Power here is not won at the ballot box. It is engineered through strategic information control and calculated utility to the state establishment.